away from that, today the human rights activists under the umbrella organization, Human Rights Defenders Union Uganda, have demanded the immediate resignation of the chairperson of the Uganda Human Rights Commission, Maria Mwagadia, accusing her of defending their abusers at an event held in Makerere, Chikoni. Take a look.
It's hard not to believe claims of psychological torture, physical harm, sexual abuse, and body harm when human rights activist Nana Mwafrika gets up to speak. Emotional shifts and occasional physical upsets reflect through her facial expression.
To the after effects of what police did to me 3 years ago. After I was discharged from the hospital, after 2 months hospitalization, having got a premature child and lost my womb and remained with undergone extensive surgery, it's regrettable.
Namata is one of the many activists that have been incarcerated, reportedly illegally detained, and allegedly sexually abused, physically and psychologically tortured in detentions and cells under the auspices of security agencies.
As uniformed police, they rough me up. In the end of it, in a matter of minutes, my headgear is gone, my dress is torn, I'm covered in bruises. I have bruises all over my body. Look at these scratches. All these I got just last week from just police. All these bruises, my anklet, I'm wearing it because I have sprained.
Surviving their plight means nothing if there are no organizations to run to, and one of such organizations is the Uganda Human Rights Commission. However, the activists accuse the commission of defending human rights abusers in security agencies.
There is no progress there. So I think that their role in giving us justice, sadly, is not readable. It's hard to define. I cannot define it. I have a case that came from 2019, 2020. Just one person out of the millions in Uganda. It has no progress whatsoever.
One leading human rights lawyer, Gawaya Tegule, says the commission is no longer an institution of choice on matters of human rights.
And so you look at the Human Rights Commission, it has been captured as well. It is articulating the interests of the oppressor. So the institutions, the agencies, the departments that are the ministries that are supposed to enhance the respect for human rights and for rule of law have been effectively captured. So we're talking about a dispensation of state capture.
And among other things, the activists have called for the immediate resignation of the chairperson of the Uganda Human Rights Commission, Justice Maria Mwagadia, accusing her of defending the army and police, following her tweet in which she allegedly said human rights activists provoke security operatives.
All we are saying is that as starters, it would be a good idea if Mrs. Maria Mwagadia, since she has clearly pronounced herself on where she stands and on where the commission stands, it would be a good idea for starters to step down. We can get another chairperson for the Human Rights Commission. Uganda is not short of talent. There's nothing magical about Madame Mwagadia that makes her indispensable as chairperson of the Human Rights Commission.
The human rights record in Uganda has been plummeting over the years over human rights abuses like arbitrary arrests, abductions, prolonged in commando detention, enforced disappearances, and all of that, according to global human rights non-government organization Amnesty International. And with lost trust in institutions like courts of law, it might take political will and good governance to clear the country's human rights record. Robert Ndiamhachi for BTM News Today.